Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft Storytime. We're in the midst of the Arathi Highlands within Hammerfall, and we're going to do the Myzrael storyline. I finally decided to do it, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do. But firstly, we will go to the quest giver to turn in our quest. Our people were held as prisoners, as slaves in this very camp by the humans. I was locked in these cages. I saw my brothers held in these stocks, hung in these gallows. I saw Ogrim Doomhammer, leader of us all, stabbed in the back. His blood stained black the earth we stand on. And look at us now. This is our legacy. Hammerfall, where we lost everything and then took it back with our own hands. Thromkar, warrior, if your deeds for the undead are as great as you claim, I am honored to help you serve the Horde. Okay, raising spirits is not what we want to do. Sorry, quick coughing. We got mail, and this is from the World of Warcraft anniversary. Wow, yet another year has gone by for WoW. Wow. We wanted to thank you for continuing to play World of Warcraft with us. So here's an anniversary gift to go with your adventures. The WoW Dev team, yeah. We get one inflatable Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, one Celebration Wand Null, one Exquisite Costume Set Edwin Van Cleef, Celebration Wand Murloc, and a Celebration Package. This Celebration Package will give us an experience and reputation boost by 11% for 1 hour, which we don't need. I think this thing will expire on all my characters because none of them use any of this stuff anymore. But maybe I can get myself to farm some of the reputation with my hunter, because that's where I got most of the reputation done already. I think Laughing Skull Orcs is the last one I do have to do, so maybe that's a celebration package that I can use. But what we will use is the Thunder Fury thing, so we got now Thunder Fury on our backs, which is a sword which was wished to for me to wear swords only from now on. But yeah, as I told you, we don't get to choose because we're not going to have some of the yeah, some of the stuff. Let's call it stuff. I think we get the quest of Myzrael at the Binding Stone here. Can't quite remember. Should be here. Yeah, there it is. Shards of Myzrael. And let's see what this fine stone has to say. My name is Myzrael. I'm a princess of the earth, and my captors, the giants, have trapped me deep beneath the Arathi Highlands. These crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world. Please help me. Allies of the giants, the Dry Whisker Kobolds, have a shard like this one in their Dry Whisker Gorge. To the east, to power the cluster, you must gather motes of Myzrael from the kobolds and apply them to it. I beg you, Rianko, aid me. Yeah. So, this is the storyline we're going to follow from now on. It will lead us to all the 4 binding circles, like the one here at the top, or north. Yeah, it's more accurate, north. The one at the west. We got one of the, yeah, well, the Circle of the East is where we get the Myzrael quest. But there is one in the south too, which is here. And there is one in the middle, huh? Yeah, Outer Binding, there it is. So we got the 4 elements battling against us in the future. The water spirits are at the east binding circle. The west binding belongs to the fire elementals, and the outer circle is for the air elementals, whereas the... is it south? I think it's south. South stone is for the earth elementals, the last one to be missed. Yeah. So 5 minutes in, not a single word about the War of the Ancients. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've read up some stuff, but couldn't quite make it in time to read the book through. So I think I managed 2 or 3 more chapters, which we will be able to discuss in this episode. Hopefully I get this coughing out of me anytime soon. Yeah. So the situation was that Crassus was saving some of the blue eggs, and the others, like Ronin and so, were getting help from Furbolgs and Tauren and dwarves, which was much to the disdain of Lord Stareye, who didn't want them amidst his ranks. But they proved to be loyal to a degree, because of course they don't want their to see their world burning, and they saw that yeah, this was their only chance of survival. So that's pretty much it. That's where we left off, and the book kind of started with this scene, and the next thing that happens is with Tyran the Whisperwind being captured by the Legion forces, and she is held in a dungeon within Zin Ashari. But this dungeon is located beneath the palace, and she's bound by magic to a wall, but the demons can't hurt her, which frustrates Archimonde, because of course he tried and tried hard, and he couldn't quite touch the priestess, for the Aura of Elune protected her favorite daughter even now, making an impenetrable force field that even the demon's power could not pierce. So yeah, she pretty much just hang there, and nothing really interesting happened for a while. But after a few I don't know if those are days or hours or something, she's visited by another prominent figure. She's visited by Captain Varothen, who accompanies his queen Azjara, and Azjara in turn is accompanied by a certain Lady Vash, which what we know right now is that Lady Vash is one of the Naga. She's the boss of the Serpentine Caverns raid, and we may see her again in Outland, at least to some degree. Hopefully the whole Naga storyline gets a little bit better in Legion, because in Outland it was kind of, we steal water, and everyone was like, what? Why? And they were like, bitch please, we just do. And yeah, that was the whole Naga storyline within within the Burning Crusade expansion. So yeah, pretty much boring stuff. Yeah, but nonetheless, Ashara tries to seduce Tyran into joining her as her new handmaiden, which, yeah, Vash doesn't take that well, because Lady Vash is the favorite handmaiden of Azjara. That's what the word I was searching for, and yeah, that's pretty much what she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to give up her position. She feels threatened by this newcomer chained to the wall and stuff. But ooh, cool, rare mob. I do like rare mobs, although they pretty much do a lot of face damage. and we got a leather belt. Nothing really interesting for us. We need 2 Motes of Myzrael. Okay. So, Tyrande being in her prison cell can't do anything. Lady Vash comes back later trying to set her free, in her own words. And she manages to sneak by the guards. She manages to unlock the shackles which hold Tyrande, and she tries to tell Tyrande that she needs to lower her presence of Elune, because obviously the demons would notice such a force dropping by, let's say dropping by. And yeah, that's pretty much when Lady Vash struck. Whilst the defenses of the Goddess of the Moon were down, she tried to, of course, kill Tyrande, because, if you don't want anyone to take your post, you simply kill that one. Pretty simple solution. And that's what she tried, but obviously she failed, because Tyrande Whisperwind is still with us. She's still in the, garden or Temple of Elune in Darnassus, so you can still find it in the game, which is, not a spoiler as to how the War of the Ancient storyline will end, who will die and who will not, because, you simply know some of the characters from within the game, and I don't get the final shard. That's why I hated this quest to begin with, because the farming of those Motes of Myzrael is really, really fucking annoying. So let's see if there's a respawn. There is no respawn, but I know as soon as I get out of this cave, the respawn will be there, and I will need to fight my way again through this whole cave, because the quest needs to be turned in there, which is kind of a pain in the ass. So we simply wait for respawn at the crystal, because there are some guys who will respawn around here somewhere. And we can talk about the War of the Ancients again, without me being distracted all too much. So, Tyrande gets, of course, back in the prison. She can't do anything. And that is when the scene changes, because she felt a presence near. Someone was lurking by, and someone with a rather familiar aura or presence. She felt her childhood friend Illidan Stormrage passing by. That couldn't be, because she knew if Illidan would have been captured, he would agonize. There was so much there were so much demons there. He would be flayed alive and roasted and stuff and tortured, agonizing ways. But there was something that Azjara revealed to her beforehand, and that was that the fate befallen Illidan was a dire one, that she could have seen why the Night Elf chose what he chose, the path he chose, and that's when Tyrande realized that Illidan was there on his own free will. He wanted to, well, serve the Queen of the Night Elves. That's at least what Tyrande thought, and that's pretty much it for then. So we get to delve a little bit deeper into Illidan's storyline now, because Illidan, he gets a top to the Highborn. He gets a position within the ranks of the Night Elves, or the Highborns, or something like that. And he's pretty much cocky. He's the impersonation, the personification of arrogance, and that's Illidan for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Illidan. He even talks back to Manaroth, and he tries to strengthen the portal, in which he succeeds, and he has a plan to which, by which he wants to bolster the portal more. He thought of using the demon soul, or dragon soul as he still called it. And Zagreus, he pretty much was okay with that plan. And he wanted to reward Illidan for his quick thinking. So, yeah, tentacles of greenish flames burst from the portal. They envelop Illidan's eyes, burning out his sockets and leaving him in total agony, thrown against a wall. And yeah, pretty much what a gift of Zagreus looks like. But Illidan, he is in so much pain, he nearly passes out, he feels weak on his legs, and Zagreus commands that he is taken to his to rest for his journey to find the Earthwater. So let's see what the Myzrael quest has to give us now. This cluster of shards look much like the shards of Myzrael, but the same feeling of security does not pulse through them. Ah, you activated these shards. Already I feel more myself. But alas, I am still far from free. 4 stones of binding are scattered throughout Orathi. These stones keep me pinned beneath the earth. To unlock them, you must unlock the strongest, the stone of inner binding, and to do that, you must gather keys from the other 3. These stones are watched by guardians, but if you are clever or lucky, you will find ways to banish them. Okay, so we need the keys now. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Illidan's storyline, but there is a rather interesting conversation between Manoroth and Illidan. Not Illidan. Already lost my train of thought again. You see, as soon as I get into combat, I lose my train of thought. That's a shame. So, yeah, come on, just run. Come on, run. Fly, you fool. And yeah, this conversation was something like this. Manoroth, of course, feeling threatened by Illidan, just like Lady Vash, he tried to convince Zagreus that he couldn't trust Illidan, and Zagreus said that he wouldn't, because he wanted to Illidan to be accompanied by yeah, one of the night elves. Oh, come on! Can't keeping through. Don't just die. Thank you. Where was I? Yeah. He wanted Illidan to be accompanied by one of the most loyal servants of of Queen Azshara. Of course, we're talking about the fuck. Why? Why? Yeah. Of course, we're talking about Captain Varothen, who would accompany Illidan on his journey. But Zagreus had something else to say. If Illidan succeeded in securing the Dragon Soul, he would be rewarded with a place amongst the Burning Legion and power, which he desired so much. But if Illidan wouldn't succeed, Captain Varothen would slay him, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Captain Varothen would be offered the position amongst the loyal followers of Zagreus instead, which is a huge promotion, I guess, from where he's standing now. And I do have a healing potion. So, do I have something to eat? I have something to eat. Yeah, that's pretty much what Illidan and the demons were up to. Of course, the Night Elven host had some other things to do in the meantime, but that is a story for the next episode, because right now we need to collect the key and then we are pretty much out of time. Yeah, I thought so that he would come. I thought so, but nonetheless he's going to die horribly. Hopefully painfully as well. So we activated one of the stones. We've got 2 to go. I'm simply running back to... Do I have my terminal? Nice. I'm simply running back to the to Hammerfall to relative safety, and then we're going to end the episode. Hopefully you've learned something new about the War of the Ancients. Hopefully you had some fun with me today, and hopefully we will see the Myzrael storyline to the end. Until then, was nice for me to have you with me, and hopefully you will be with me again in the next episode. So, yeah, see you again then. Ta-ta for now.